Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I uploaded Vlogmas Day 5, so that's up now if you want to go check it out. It'll be my most recent video. But today's video is going to be a current favorites. This is going to include everything, not just beauty, not just clothing, pretty much everything. So I'm going to go through some of the things that I'm loving currently, and yeah, let's just get into it. So I have my favorites laid out next to me, and I'm just going to go through everything. I think I'm going to start. I have one candle. This candle is from Glade. It's just a really fresh scent. We keep this in our bathroom. Like I said, just really fresh. I can't really explain the scent because there's really no way to do that. So I've been loving that for a candle. Next, we will do like makeup and beauty. I have a little tub here full of all of my favorites. I will start with bigger things, so palettes. First one has been and will always be the Graveyard Girl and Tarte Swamp Queen palette. As you can see, this palette is very well loved. I've used most of it. Even when it's gone, I will keep the packaging. Hey! I will keep the packaging forever. I think my all-time favorite shade in this palette is either Dogman, which is like a burnt orange color, or this one right here called Sippy Sippy, and it's just like a brown with glitter. So I have been loving that guy. Another favorite palette has been the Naked by Urban Decay, the Smoky palette. I love the mirror, obviously, and as you can see, I've hit pan on a few of them. I loved this shade. It's like a shimmery, it was a shimmery like white silver shade. I would use that for my brow bone and inner corner. I love Whiskey for my crease. This is Radar. I like that for like a transition color. And then obviously Black Market to darken anything. Sometimes I even use Dagger, which is this like navy blue color. So that's another one. Last palette is this Naked S by Beaufait Cosmetics. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Looks like this. I believe my sister got me this, or my mom, I don't remember. But it has a bunch of coral shades. You have brown, black, highlight shade, even a pink, orange, just every color you could want in a neutral palette. And I will actually swatch one of them for you. They are super, super buttery and they stay on all day. So this is an amazing palette if you're looking for a cheaper option. Okay, I have one moisturizer. It has been the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I love this stuff. Super thick, smells good. It really does moisturize your face. I love that it has a little pump, and it's just overall a great moisturizer. Next, I will do face and eye brushes. I will start out with like smaller eye brushes. So to do my brows, I use this brush from Emax Design. It's just a really thin angled brush. And also to go along with that, I use a spoolie. My sister gets like thousands of these from getting her lashes done, so I have about 7 of them. This one in particular, you can tell I use for my brows. So those two are definitely a necessity. I have 2 blending brushes, and then we'll do face brushes. First one is from the same brand of the angled brush. It's Emax Design, and it's just a really fluffy angled brush. It's like the right amount of dense, and you can feel the quality in the ferrule, and you can feel it in the handle as well. And I love this for placing like transition or sometimes even crease color. And then obviously this brush is my baby. This is my MAC 224. I've had this brush for over 10 years now. It's lasted forever. I still use it daily. It's not very clean, but it's more precise than the Emax one, and it's also more domed. So I love this for more precise crease color and outer corner work. And then sometimes I even use it to highlight inner corners and brow bones because it just works so well. I've even used this for highlighter. So this brush is so multi-purpose and I really recommend it. Like I said, I have 3 face brushes. I have a couple cheaper options and then one more like high-end. I have the Colorworks blush brush. I don't know how this came to be in my possession. It just showed up one day and I was like, who did this? Like, I need to know where this brush came from. But nonetheless, I love it. It's very, very soft, and I use this obviously for blush, and I've even used it for like all over bronzer before. It's also good for contouring, and I use it to blend out my highlight. Then I have one from Face Secrets, and it's this domed, like, big powder brush. Obviously powder all over bronzer, even contouring sometimes, like loose contouring. If I were to bronze my neck, this is what I would use. So yeah, those are all of the brushes. I have one concealer and one foundation. They're both from e.l.f. You can find e.l.f. at any drugstore. Crap! I never did the other brush. This is a crown brush. It doesn't have a number. It's just like a dense, kind of fluffy brush. I use this to blend out my foundation. Now that that's over, like I was saying, they're both e.l.f. And this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'll give the brand a little publicity. e.l.f. And it has a big doe foot applicator, just the typical applicator that you usually see. And that's the color. I usually just blend it out with my fingers. You can't see it because it's my skin tone, duh. So I've been loving that guy. And then for like light to medium coverage, glowy foundation, I've been using this. It's been viral for the last year or so. It is the hair in my mouth. It is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This noise is so satisfying. Ready? Oh, I love it. Anyway, I am in Fair 00, and in this I am in Light Ivory. So these are pretty much perfect matches for me right now. I'm extremely pale. I always have been. So if you're looking for a cheaper drugstore concealer and foundation, I recommend those two. I have one nail product. Obviously you guys know I get my nails done, and my sister actually does my nails, and she gave me this Melody Susie like twist up cuticle oil. So as you can see, I use it all the time. This is a lifesaver for making your nails look fresh, especially when they're just a little grown out. I have quite a few lip products. I have 2 chapsticks and then a lipstick, a matte liquid lipstick, and a lip gloss. So for chapstick, I've been obsessed with this chapstick for years, and it was actually a limited edition, and they don't really make it anymore. I saw this on eBay for $60. I was like, but it's the Gingerbread Kiss by Chapstick, and oh my god, it smells so good. So anyway, I was obsessed with it, and I kept mentioning to Beebs that I wanted another one. So he went out of his way and went and found another chapstick brand, and this is Gingerbread Cookie. and they smell literally almost identical. So I'm so happy I have a backup, and I'm gonna buy this shit on stock because this one is also limited edition. So I love those two. Okay, moving on to lip gloss and things. This one has always been a favorite. It's been used to death, but this is the e.l.f., another e.l.f., lip plumping gloss, and this is in 824.53 in sparkling rosé. Like I said, there's barely anything in it, but that's the color. So I love that guy for just like a subtle pink lip. I have one lipstick. This is the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Just Peach in 903C. I like to sheer it out with a gloss because sometimes it can be a little overbearing. That's the color. It's just like a really pretty peachy color. And I used to have Spotlight Red and Think Pink as well, but this is definitely my favorite one. I have a NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte, and this is in Buzzkill. I had this on yesterday, and it's just super like hot pink color. I hate when I do awkward swatches, but yeah, that's the color. And I've been loving those three. Next, we'll do bronzer. I've been loving not only the Swamp Queen bronzer, but the YC Collection matte bronzer in Carmelo. And it's just completely matte, which I love. It kind of reminds me of the MAC bronzing powder in Refined Gold. But it's just like a super, not too orange, just like the perfect brown color, and it has a mirror, so this is perfect for on the go. So I've been loving that as well. Next is eyeliner and mascara. I actually have two mascaras, but one of them I don't have physically anymore because it was gone. The eyeliner is the Milani Stay Put Tank eyeliner in 110 Black, and it's got like a pen tip, and it's so black and it goes on really well, and it stays on all day. And I like it because at the end of the day you can go like this and it doesn't crack, so I love that. And then for mascara, it is either this or the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, the orange one. But this is the L'Oreal Paris Panorama, and it's the Voluminous All Night Black. And it's what the wand looks like, just my favorite spiky kind of brush mascara. So I love that. Next is deodorant. How fun. And obviously perfume as well. For deodorant, I have the Ban Powder Fresh Invisible Roll-On, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and dye-free. I like this one because it has a twist off, number one, and number two, it is a roll-on, and it's just the typical like baby powder scent. So I absolutely love this. It keeps me odor-free all day. Okay, so for perfume, I've been loving the Sand and Sable. My mom wore this perfume all the time. Obviously, when she wore it, it was in different packaging. But it's a very mature scent. I wore this today for my job interview, so this is a definite favorite of mine. Next, we will get into like other stuff, and then we'll do shower. So I've been loving these pill containers weekly pill containers from CVS. I have purple for my daytime and blue for my nighttime, so those come in handy all the time. So in the shower, I like to use, for shampoo, I use the Herbal Essence in Smooth Rose Hips an infused blend of rose hips, vitamin E, and jojoba extract, cruelty-free, dermatologist tested, pH balanced, and color safe. I use obviously the pink one, and I always get the pump, and I love this. We buy this at Sam's Club in the pack with the shampoo and conditioner. And then this is the conditioner, and it just looks the same. So I use those in the shower. And then for body wash, I have actually 2 of these. We also bought these in a pack. I have this one and the pink one, but the one I'm using right now is the Olay Fresh Radiance Essence of Birch Water and Lavender. It's a B3 botanical complex, and it says visibly radiant skin, beautiful healthy skin you can see and feel. So I love this. Just smells really fresh. So I've been loving that guy. And then for a razor, I recently got this because I need a new razor. This is the Venus Embrace, I believe, with the swivel, because my worst fear is going around my knees because I always cut myself, or like around my ankles. So I got this one. It's a 5-blade and I love it. So if you're looking for a good razor and you're a woman, I recommend this one. Okay, next favorite is actually behind me. It's a pretty clear one. Michael Jackson. I've loved him since I was like 5-6 years old. So to represent him, I obviously have the cardboard cutout. I have this little box set that I got for Christmas one year. It comes with 4 CDs, 2 in each. They're all from the Bad album. So I have those, and I love the case. I love this one, obviously, as you can tell. And then it comes with 2 photo albums, and this has like different years and shows in it. And then this one just has each song from the Bad album, I believe. For example, Liberian Girl, Dirty Diana, that's my favorite Michael Jackson song. The Way You Make Me Feel, another favorite. So I have that. And then also on the theme of Michael Jackson, I have this Michael Jackson purse that, as you can tell, is very old, very floppy. I got this at a swap meet in California, actually in La Crescenta, I believe. But yeah, I love Michael Jackson, always and forever. Next, I have clothes. So we'll start with pajamas. These were actually a early Christmas present from Biebs. They are Hello Kitty. That's another favorite. I love Hello Kitty. They're just these fleece Hello Kitty long sleeve pajamas. They kind of have a V-neck. And the pants, I got these in a large because I like baggy, and they have the tight ankles, which I like. So those are a fave. And then another pair of pajama pants. These were my mom's, and they're just this really pretty baby blue silk, and they're so comfortable, especially on freshly shaved legs and clean sheets. Change your life. Okay, for a hoodie, this is also Michael Jackson because I love him, as I just mentioned 45 times. But my sister actually got me this hoodie for my birthday one year, and it is the cover of the Dangerous album. Super cool. It goes all the way down the sleeves, and then it's just a black color. It doesn't have the hoodie strings, which I like. Same thing on the back, just the cover of the Dangerous album. So that's a love. And then these are actually dirty, so don't mind that. But a favorite has been my black Reebok short shorts, like athletic shorts. As you can see, there's a stain on them. I'm fucking gross. But yeah, they have the drawstring because they are a little bit big on me. And yeah, so that is clothing. And for shoes, I have my Hello Kitty Crocs. I have a Dutch Bros charm on them. They have blue and red, obviously the Hello Kitty bow, the ears, and the whiskers. And yeah, they're just normal Crocs. These are in a size 11. I usually wear a 9.5, but these seem to fit me fine. These are in women's sizing, by the way. We got these at, I believe, the Sierra outlet. So yeah, I love those. And obviously my reptiles are a favorite of every month. I have Grogu, Ghost, and Noodle. You guys have seen them in previous videos, so I'm not going to introduce them again. So they've been a favorite. For food, I've been loving grilled cheese and fry sauce. If you don't know what fry sauce is, you're not from Utah. It's amazing. Try it one day. So yeah, grilled cheese dipped in fry sauce. They have to be cut in triangles because that makes it better. Some of my favorite songs recently. Dirty Diana, Michael Jackson. Blood on the Dance Floor, Michael Jackson. Speed Demon, Michael Jackson. Ghosts, Michael Jackson. Too Bad, Michael Jackson. You Don't Know Me by Ray, I believe. Love Me Again by Ray. I Love Anything Chris Ledoux. Luke Combs. Luke Bryan, obviously. And I've loved Swag Talk. That's a good song. An artist that I found on TikTok, his name's Bubba Juice. He does some really good songs. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been loving for music. And obviously my vape. I know it's not a flex. So this is the giant mess that I've created. So now I have to put everything back. But that was it for my current favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you maybe found a new favorite product from this video. So yeah, that was that. Make sure to leave a comment, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on. Don't forget to take care of yourself, drink some water, take your meds. Always express what you're thankful for, and if your posture's bad, fix it. And I will see you guys in my next video real soon. Bye, guys. Mwah.